So, good evening, all. Myself, Dr. Rajamahendran and Dr. Balaji sir from Team RRM Next are here. Happy to announce the toppers. So, we are going to have some interaction with some of our very important toppers. So, all of them, those who got rank are from our institute only, but we wanted to select 4 people and have some detailed interview. So, that will be helpful for the juniors to come up. Here we have Dr. Ankit, All India rank 5. Hi, Ankit.
Hi,
Hi.
Welcome. Congrats.
thank you, sir.
Dr. Devashri, Madam, All India rank 7.
Hello, sir.
Aspiring urologist. She is an aspiring urologist. Dr. Ashwin, All India rank 16. Welcome. Ashwin.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Sir.
Sir, hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Dr. Praneeth.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
So let me introduce each one here. Dr. Aniket is going to get onco surgery. Dr. Devashri, Madam, who got 7th rank, is planning for urology. Dr. Ashwin, I know very well, he's been preparing for gastro. Am I correct, Ashwin?
Sir,
What is your plan?
on-course, sir.
Onco. So,
On-course,
Dr.
sir.
Ashwin,
Yes.
onco. Dr. Praneeth, what is your plan of joining?
Urology only, sir. Urology.
Urology. Okay. So we are having four rankers. I think we should have called Dr. Venkatesh also for the interview. He would have had more interaction with the urology aspirants. So, Dr. Balaji sir, you can start because just now we completed an interview with Aniket and Devashri madam. You can just start your some important tips from them.
First of all, congrats to all of you here.
Welcome, Dr.
A great.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's excellent, and you should be really on top of the world now. I know some of you have tried the second time and all that, and it's a great feeling when you have this kind of thing to come out on top. So, hats off to all of you. And the first thing I want to say is I have received a lot of messages, and I'm sure all the faculty have been receiving messages from many of you thanking us for what we have done. But as I already put up in the group, it's all your efforts. I always believe in every scenario that the student who's actually doing it is making, at least 70-80% of the effort is going to come from you guys. And that is what has happened in every case. Every interview is actually showing that. We are just the kind of ladder or, the matchstick that just strikes the flame within you to help you glow and, grow as well. So we have been happy. And, as I already like to mention in many of my interviews or whenever I talk to anybody, RRM sir is a great inspiration right from our UG days. And he's the right person to lead us, and he has taken it in a way ahead, and you will all be part of this as well. I hope you will be able to join us in some capacity in the future as well. So let's start with each one of you. Aniket, you first. You came in first, so I'll just start with you. So how do you feel to be All India rank 5? How do you feel?
Sir, it is difficult to imagine. It hasn't sunk in yet. Before the interviews, I checked it once. What if this is fake and my rank is not actually 5? But I was like, okay, it is 5. You have to accept that.
Great,
So it feels great, sir. It feels like all the hard work has paid off. All the things that I read in detail when I thought that it was useless, like I did not know if the effort that I was putting in would reap me rewards in the end, and it finally did. So I'm happy, sir.
Great. So as Dr. Araram already asked you, you're planning to do surgical oncology, and great. I just in the pre-interview session, you told me your dad is an Adyar alumnus, so it's a very happy moment for me to see that you have an inspiration right there in your family, and sir being in in MP, and you're taking the lead and you're going ahead with that. You said Nagpur or MP? Sorry,
Nagpur, sir.
Maharashtra.
Yes, sir.
So, you're going to have 2 onco surgeons in the same family. That's a great feeling. Your dad must be a really proud person today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My mom is also a nephrologist, and sir, both of them are really happy and proud right
Yeah.
now. And
First
I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, so parents are our first guru. So Mata Pita Guru Devam, as everybody says. So it is in that order. It's always the mom who teaches us everything first, then dad, then the guru, and finally God, whom we all go to. So congrats once more. And
Thanks.
Devashri, how do you feel? I just saw your interview. Very, very clear planning and execution for someone who has just finished in 2021, taken off a year basically to just sit back and do general surgery alone, and then to decide in February that you're going to do your masters because specializing is the way ahead. Hats off to you, really hats off to you. So
That's so kind of you, sir. That's very nice to hear.
So congrats. So what do you feel right now? Like, have you decided on the institutes and all that? I'm sure that everything is open to you at rank 7. You have everything, basically. So which institute will you be gunning for?
I'm leaning towards IKDRC, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, to be honest. But
Okay.
I think I have a fair bit of research work left to make this very important decision. And to be very honest, I thought I would do well, but not really this well. Just like Aniket mentioned, it's like the harder you work, the luckier you get. And I think I had not imagined this was the best case scenario in my head, that the dream we all work towards. Even this, that giving an interview with the faculty like you both. This is the goal I was working towards, and now that it's happened, I have to take a step back because I don't know what
Enjoy a moment of
to do next, because this is where I wanted to be. So
yeah. All of you should take a moment and just sit back for the next couple of days or at least one day and kind of enjoy this particular moment, because you will get all these laurels once in a while. Medicine is all about learning, and the journey is a long one. And I think at some point all of us actually enjoy adulation, but more than that, it's the patient satisfaction that finally draws all of us. And as surgeons, we are involved firsthand in the patient care, much more I feel than any other specialist. I mean, not to put down anybody, everyone has got their roles. Without an anesthetist or without an intensivist, none of us can actually operate. But that said, I think the surgeon plays a first-hand role in many of us, because it is a make or break situation for the patient from him. And all of you as surgeons, I think, can relate to that. And that is something that is going to kind of take you ahead in life. And these moments of adulation will also, sometimes when you're down, or we'll all go through those patches, you can just look back at this and take it with satisfaction. So take a breather, enjoy your time as well. So Dr. Ashwin, how do you feel?
Hi, sir.
The-
Same, sir. It hasn't sink into me yet. If I say my rank to someone, they ask me thrice, 16. Then they ask again, 16? You mean that's 16? Then I'll say, yeah, that's 16 only. Then they say, like, okay, I can say that I know a sir who got rank 16 all India. They live like that. But I had a fair bit of hard work, I had to say that. And I visualized that I should be the one who should be deciding the college. For that, I should be within 20 something. And I visualized, like, I never laid down my hope. I thought this would be a tough exam. So why not? I'll be tougher than that. I'll aim for that and I'll get for that. I worked hard and finally I got there. I feel that thing, sir.
Let's hear a little bit more about your preparation. Dr. Aniket and Dr. Deva already gave an
Awesome.
extensive of the RRM. So you can
Yes, sir.
add your experience on when
Oh,
you
yes.
how did you do your
When I started preparation, I did my PG from RIMS Impal, Manipur, sir.
okay.
There, even I was very lucky to be, I was in the unit of Dr. Opendro. He was a surgical oncology trainee. So I was under him for 3 years. Then I called the RRM sir after finishing MS that, sir, should I take should I prepare now, or should I be a good general surgeon to become a good onco surgeon? Sir said, that is better. You become a good general surgeon first. And same thing, I asked some others also, and sir also said the same. So I thought I'll be a good. My wife also said, you sit for 3 years, and she also had to do my PG for my family. Uh, to bring them up also, I had a 3 year break. I thought first year I was working as a general surgeon. I wanted to do all the cases. I did the cases which I wanted. Then I got confidence around the second year. So this was the attempt which I'm planning. So before that, I approached Rajamani and said that, sir, I'm going to start to prepare. Why can't I become a faculty if you need some help? So sir asked some trial questions and he picked me up. So that gave me insight, like, okay, how will be the questions? Since I was framing some questions and I was with sir directly, that gave me idea how to prepare, how to approach the exam. And to be frank, I didn't read Sabiston during my PG days, sir. It was Bailey. I would read Bailey again and again. I was very thorough with Bailey, but Sabiston, it is like a sea, like we say in Tamil, Jauli Kadal Mari. It is a sea I could not master. The one thing that helped me was RM's offline class. I came there in 6 days. You have covered oncology and endocrine. Sir covered this. Then that gave me intro. Like Sabiston was no more a far book. It now became a familiar book. If I take, say, this one, say some syndrome, I will remember what sir said in class, the jokes and something. For after this one, effect or something, I still remember how the way sir explained. So that book became so much familiar. That brought me very familiar to Bailey. From there, I started the preparation. That was the key point that I'll insist everyone to attend the offline class first. That will give you a very big boost. From there, we can start. And from there, I worked. And I was, for this preparation, I took 4 months, sir. 2 months, I started like a bit slow preparation to cover the things, and 2 months of hardcore preparation. I took leave for 1 month, and 1 month then I joined duty, but I didn't do much. But I had a very clear plan. I'll make out the plan even when I was working. I'll make out a plan for the day. I'll start in the morning. Since I have a 3-year-old daughter, I'll start by morning 4 or 5 o'clock, finish a session before she wakes up, 8 o'clock. Then I'll go to college. And I had like a 3-day, that was my plan, sir. I usually have, I imagine that I may have day A or day type B or day type C. Day type A is I go to posting, I don't get any extra work, just wardrobes and I'll read. That is like I can study for 12 hours a day. Day type B is I go to the ward where the chief tells me take the class, clinical class. So 2 hours will be gone. So that is day type B. I'll have 8 to 10 hours a day. And day type C is there is an emergency case or a OPD service. So I'll get 6 hours a day. So in that Sunday itself, I plan for 2 day types A, 2 day types B, and 2 day types C. So I'll keep the portions ready. And when I go, I'll not be stressed like, okay, today this is, I was expecting I was realistic in my thing. And I had a thorough plan. This is the one I should study. This is the one I should study. And I had some clear, some tricks like if I study Bailey chapter of liver this Monday, I'll revise that next Monday. And I'll study Sebastian liver that day. So in a single day, I would have revised what was there in Bailey. And that would have given me an edge to, okay, I have a good knowledge of liver from Bailey. Now I can take Sebastian, I can add it up to that, or that will not be challenging. Since I know I'm very familiar with liver just a few hours back, I can again cover up with Sebastian. And my book is already marked with RRM points, your class notes. I still remember if I see thyroid, I can see a paragraph like if it's your class, there will be 4 points in the class about anatomy. One will be about recurrent laryngeal nerve, one will be about the incidents, one will be about the parathyroid gland. So these 4 points I already know. I just have to build up other points. Same thing, if Sir has taken the class, that helped me cover most of the volume. And that, as I said, that will cover the important high yields also. So yeah, that made the thing easy, sir. Rest, I don't know, sir. I was a bit dedicated. Like one thing, if I say is, I was always positive minded. Like I never thought, what if I will not get that? I always saw that thing only, and I focused towards that. I always tell my juniors like the same concept only. If you're driving, and if you don't want to hit the sidewall, don't see the sidewall or think about the sidewall. If you see that, you will automatically steer towards it and you will go towards that. So I never thought, what if I get rank 200 or rank 300? I always thought I'll get rank less than 50 or better case scenario, rank less than 20 or 10. Finally, I got there. I think it's a long day for me. Today also I joined duty. I'm a bit fatigued, sir. I think I have recorrected as much as I can.
Great, Ashwin. Great journey we could get from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Praneeth, please tell about you. From where did you complete your MS and other things?
Sir, I just completed my MS from MS General Surgery, Osmania, sir. Osmania General Hospital, Hyderabad. So this was like in July I completed, sir. July 7th was when my course got completed, sir. Initially, a lot of my seniors were like, take RRM sir's notes, like prepare from there. You'll get a lot of these things, sir. I only read Bailey, sir, for my theory exams. That was the only orthopedics part I had read 2 times, and I marked all those questions which I thought that NEET people can ask, sir. So I always prepare like that only. From like the first page of the book to the last page, I read it completely, sir. After that, I felt like I didn't read Sabiston, to be frank, GI and all. Then someone told me, like, just once listen to RRM sir's class and then you like decide whether to read the Sabiston or not, sir. Frankly speaking, all important points, whatever are there in Sabiston, you covered, sir. So there was nothing much for me to read in Sabiston. Jay sir, like SKR sir, STR sir, I completed all those 220 videos out of the 270 videos which were available, sir. I didn't read a single book of Sabiston page, like except these notes only. These notes were my primarily Sabiston notes only, because all the important points in Sabiston, you guys as a faculty took, sir. So my preparation, like I started at July 7th, sir, to be frank. At that time, I thought that I'll not get a seat in a nice government medical college also, because I was like, I started a little bit late. I thought like I should have started from before, but then my friend was there like, why do you care? Like, did you start before or now? Today is the day you should start. Anyhow, ideal day will be yesterday only to start. But you can't go yesterday and start reading, no. So from today you start reading, karke, he told me, sir. So initial my grand test course, I started getting a rank of below 100 only, sir. So I don't know, like my core strength was very nice or not, I don't know, but I started getting below 100. Then I was like, okay, this time I can get a neat college, may like nice rank I'll get. So I started preparing, sir. Once the first reading was over, the revision started, no sir. That's when my rank started improving. After that, I started seeing that I was able to get like below top 50, below top 30, like that. So that inspired me a lot, sir. To be frank, this neat postponement was there, no sir, like 3 weeks. Sir. That was my saving grace, sir. If those were not there, I don't think I would have got this 33rd rank, sir. Because before that, I didn't read plastic surgery and neurosurgery. Once the announcement of NEET came, like NEET postponed came, I just saw Vijay sir's plastic surgery videos and then SKR sir's neurosurgery videos. I read them 2 times. That's it, sir. Every question of plastic surgery were from his notes only. Every question almost of neurosurgery were from his notes only. So I feel like whatever was there in this platform has helped me crack this rank, sir. Like along with that, daily my knowledge was there, sir. Nothing extra, sir. I did bits of like doc tutorials, some 3,400 bits I did, sir. Any extra point from Schwartz was already covered in those like MCQs, sir. So I like even Balaji sir's class. I didn't read about like those sarcoma lessons, be it melanoma lessons. I didn't read only, sir. All those, my entire preparation is from doc tutorials only, sir. So I'm very grateful for this platform, sir. For
Thank
you
you.
also, sir.
Thank you so much, Pradit. It's great to hear from you. So just Balaji sir, you want to tell anything because you have another interview at 9:30.
Yeah. It's an excellent thing, guys. All of you have done. What I want to stress on this is when we cast this interview live on YouTube and again, sharing this interview multiple times is the ways you guys have prepared, Ashwin with his family and you, Praneeth, taking time and reading the notes, even though you have read only Bailey. So that is the inspiration that you give to all. It's like, keep working till the last moment. And even for all you guys, I will still say, give an attempt at INAs. I know that you're all getting the ranks and the course, whatever you want, it's all open to you. But just for the heck of it, give the exam. Just for it, just give the exam. Because you will know, you may never know, you may end up getting rank 1 in AIMS or, one of the other places. You never know what is going to happen. So do keep your, foot on the pedal and, carry on for the next 2 weeks. And I'm sure that, likely you will get another thing as well. So all the best to you guys. And, it's really great to see you all here together, and I'm actually surprised that 2 people are taking surgery and 2 are urology and no gastro, because gastro is still the number 1 in every. I'm really
So competition is coming less for us. I'm very happy.
no.
So you are getting more competition, sir.
This is never competition. Working together. So that is one thing I learned from Dr. RRM, again, to nurture young talent. And, we are trying to get more people into surgical oncology training as well, as far as, the NEET SS program and everything is concerned.
I told Ankit to contribute with you, sir, for MCQs, and I asked Ankit to contribute because Ashwin is already having on go. So for your MCQ, So Q banks, you can use them.
Definitely for MCQs, for question banks, later on for classes as well. We are just making the plans for the next year. So all of you are pretty welcome from any field, and especially for Praneeth and Deva, I'll say both of you should speak to Dr. Venkatesh as well. He's our dynamic faculty for urology, and he will give you a lot of. See, it's not about one is the course that is of course being done. The second part is of course how to carry it ahead in practice, because those are two different things. I think those of you who have gone into practice will already understand that it's not just about studying, it's about translating it into real world where it's going to be slightly different. There we can as seniors definitely help you out with some tips and tricks. I already share a few when we are taking classes. I'm sure all the faculty do. So all the best. I will just take your leave now. So congrats once more to all of you, because there is another interview with again. So congrats. Dr. RRM will continue the interview.
Thank you, Balaji sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank
So
you,
we
sir.
have a
Thank you,
fast,
sir.
rapid revision round. Just we are going to have some fast questions from all of you. You should all tell one book which you read. Okay, one book which you feel is essential for NEET assess. So Dr. Ankit, what do you tell?
Daily.
Really? Okay, and Dr. Devashri, madam, what do you feel? One book for
I
NEET
would
assess.
say Sabiston.
Sabiston. Ashwin?
Bailey and a few things from Sabiston. Bailey is the best, sir.
Really is best. Okay, Praneeth, yourself?
Sir, Bailey only, sir. Anyhow, you guys covered whatever is there in Sabiston in your notes, sir. So I don't think reading like Sabiston is any point. For I don't see any extra questions coming from the rest of Sabiston, sir.
Okay, that's great. So this is not for me. This is for the juniors who are listening, who are going to see the recorded lecture later. So which MCQ Q bank you feel is good? You all feel MCQ is essential to do as MCQ. Doing MCQ is it essential? And if you feel essential, which you feel as better among all the various, because now NEET assess market is mushrooming. So which you feel is better? Yes, Ankit, please tell me.
Sir, it is essential, and doc tutorials is a decent Q.
Okay. Devashri, madam?
Yeah, I agree. 100% MCQs are required, and doc tutorials is extensive and very quality MCQs are there. Very good quality.
Okay. That's great. Because that is prepared by toppers like you. That is why it is very good quality. Next year, you all will be the question setters. Dr. Ashwin, yourself, what do you feel?
Sir, I feel without that it's not possible, sir. We have to read. We cannot retain everything as paragraphs or concepts. We have to retain something as MCQs that we can answer easily.
MCQs are essential.
That will save us time also in exam if you have.
Sir, for some it is 50% MCQs, 50% theory. For me, it was more of theory and
Okay.
less of MCQs, but MCQs are essential. You cannot do it without it.
Dr. Praneeth, what do you feel about the
Sir,
MCQs?
the like MCQs are very essential, sir, because whatever you put right, you seldom remember them, but whatever you are putting as wrong, you'll remember when reading, sir. Because again, when you are coming back and reading the same topic, you tend to stress more on your mistakes, sir. So without MCQs,
Okay.
without GTs and all, I don't think anyone can crack, sir, because application only comes from MCQs, sir. You can't imagine a scenario like few people can imagine, I guess, but lot of people tend to get to like this might be the answer, this might be the answer only by solving MCQs. So I would
Okay.
suggest the MCQ, sir, and doc tutorials has the most vast MCQ bank, I think, in among all platforms, sir, because 5091 or some 5200 questions, I don't think any other platform has. It has covered 20th edition Bailey, it has covered 21st edition Savishton and Schwartz, sir. I don't think you require any other question bank except doc tutorials, sir.
Great. That's great, Praneeth. Thank you. So, and the next question to all of you, Doctor, whether you write notes, did you prepare notes while studying? Dr. Ankit, please tell me. Did you have any notes, own notes?
Sir, I'm really
Self-prepared.
big on notes, sir. It is the only way I can study. It is the only way that I can retain knowledge. And making notes helped me get to the depth of the subject. A lot of times you read something in the book and you don't realize the importance of it. But when you start making notes, you start writing it in a way that you understand. And then suddenly things start getting unlocked that the author wants to tell. Something like you can understand what he's trying to say in between the lines. Like you can read between the lines. And sir, for me, there are two types of people according to me who make notes and some who don't. And sir, I belong to the former category. Sir, I cannot go without notes.
And Devashri madam, whether you prepared some notes or you prepared only books?
Sir, in the beginning, when I begun preparation, I had spoken to a vast number of people. And actually, at least from what the toppers used to say, all of them used to prepare notes. And so I felt, oh, okay, so notes is the way to go. You must prepare notes. But then somehow I realized that everybody has to make their own strategy. And you have to play by your own strengths. You can't do something simply because a topper has done it. So I knew that I was used to reading textbooks, that I enjoyed reading textbooks. And basically it came down to that you should do what you can revise once, twice, thrice. So sometimes there were times when I had prepared notes, but I didn't feel like reading them back. Whereas I could read textbooks again and again. So in my case, I stuck purely to the textbook, and my motto was that don't read anything that you cannot revise. So with that in mind, I constantly stuck to the textbooks and had literally zero notes, only the rapid revision notes, which happened at the Chennai session in July. Those were great add-ons because they had some points here and there out of Sabiston and Bailey, which I felt complemented the textbook. So apart from that, which was also very concentrated source, it was not too extensive. So that is what my exam strategy was. But I feel everybody should do what suits them. Like there's no one way to do it.
Yes, sir. Both ways work, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Ashwin, what about your material of preparation?
I never prepare notes, sir. I like book very much. Like I love my book, so I always want to come to the books as much as possible. One thing trick I use is I'll use some small diagrams or small maps in between. Say if there is a big paragraph and it's about diagnosis, I'll just put a small diagnosis symbol. Something treatment means or something tabulation. I'll put some small things. So I change my books into a small note. So it will segregate the chapters a bit, but I'll be coming it again and again, so that I also feel that I'm secure. I have, if I write a note, I cannot write everything in Sabiston, but now I have a Sabiston like a small notes because of my small key diagrams. That's how it is, sir. I never made any notes.
Okay, that's great. Yes, Dr. Pranit, what about how do you prepare? Did you prepare any notes? You told you would prepare purely RRM next material alone. Is it correct?
Yeah, sir. But for Bailey, I don't write notes, sir, because I am a very lazy person. I don't read my notes again. So for me, in the textbook only, there will be little bit spaces, no, sir. So I'll write whatever potential points they can ask as a question there only, sir. And then I have a different set of highlighters, sir. Like yellow is for low chance of asking a question. Red is for a high chance that they can ask this question. So I have different colors, sir. I like my book colorful, sir. So like if I am reading this book 1 month before exam, I'll stress both yellow and red points, sir. If I am reading this book 1 week before exam, I'll just read the red points, sir. And I started reading from iPad now, sir. So I can digitally, like if I remember a point, I'll convert that red highlighter to yellow highlighter. So that becomes a low priority for me.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't buy a textbook, sir. So I read everything in iPad only.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very true, sir. Actually, iPad has really changed how we study.
Yes, it looks.
Sir, I would like to add.
Any digital.
I would like to add, sir. It depends on the time you have. If you have a lot of time and you can make notes, I think it is a good thing. But if you are short on time and you need to do a lot of stuff in that time, then you can actually read from PPTs and even textbooks. Everything works out.
That's great. That's great. Thank you all. To end up with, we have 4 different people from 4 different areas. Ankit from Nagpur. Am I correct? Nagpur.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Madam from Mumbai. Yes. Ashwin from Chennai. And Tamil Nadu. Okay. And AP from Pranit from AP. So 4 different zones we have people here. So it will be great inspiration to the people of your zone when you are going to tell a final statement to your people in your own language, because it will be shared in the YouTube. So you can tell in your own language for your juniors. No, for example, Dr. Ashwin, you start with what you want to tell to நம்ம பசங்களுக்கு என்ன சொல்லணும். You can start with. You tell in your own language. That
Okay,
will
sir.
be having a huge impact in your zone of your area. That is very important. Yeah.
Yes.
Start with Ashwin. What
நமக்கு எப்பவுமே அது நடக்கும்னு வி ஷுட் நம்பணும் சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். அதுவும் இல்லாம என் ஆட்டிடியூட் எப்பவுமே லைக் சால்ட் வாட்டர் சப்பா மேட்ரு மாதிரி தான். இப்போ எக்ஸாம் கஷ்டமா இருக்குன்னா தென் நான் டிசைட் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். அப்போ அதை விட நான் கஷ்டமா ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ண போறேன். ஏன்னா அவங்களுக்கு நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி கிளாஸ்ல சொல்றீங்க அவனுங்களாம் சைக்கோ பசங்க அப்படிதான் கொஸ்டின் கேட்பானுங்க. சரி நீ சைக்கோ மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் கேட்டா நானும் அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றேன். என்னோட ப்ரிப்பரேஷனும் நீ எப்படி கேட்பையா அப்படி கேட்பையா, ஸோ அந்த ஏரியால தான் நடந்துச்சு. பட் ஏன்னா இது வந்து வெளியே வரத்துக்கு ஒண்ணு ரொம்ப சோகமா இப்படிலாம் கேட்போமா அப்படிலாம் கேட்பானா நம்ம விட்டுருவோமான்னு ஒண்ணு பயந்துட்டே படிக்கணும். இல்ல பெட்டர் நான் உன்னை விட ஒரு ஸ்டெப் அஹெடா ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றேன் அப்படின்னு கொஞ்சம் ஒரு ஆட்டிடியூட படிக்கலாம். அதுதான் எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுச்சு சார். இவங்கிட்ட நம்ம பயந்தோம்னா நசிக்கிடுவோம். ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஒரு 2-3 கொஸ்டின் தப்பானாலும் ரேங்க் எங்கேயோ ஸ்லிப் ஆயிடும். ஸோ அந்த மைண்ட் செட்டு ரொம்ப முக்கியம் சார். எக்ஸாம் போகும்போது ரொம்ப அமைதியா இருக்கணும். நான் எக்ஸாம் கரெக்டா ஒரு 24 hours முன்னாடி ப்ரிப்பரேஷன்லாம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். ரிவிஷன்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு எக்ஸாம்ல மதியம்னா முன்ன நாள் மதியத்துலேயே தூங்கி எந்திரிக்கிறது, குழந்தையோட விளையாடுறது, காலையில பொறுமையா இருந்துச்சு மறுபடியும் சாப்பிட்டு தூங்கி, ஸோ இந்த ஆட்டிடியூட் தான் நான் போனேன் சார். அந்த இதுதான் சார், அந்த மைண்ட் செட் நமக்கு எப்பயுமே இருக்கணும். அதுதான் சார்.
That's great, Ashwin. Great. Ankit, you can tell for your juniors who are from your state what to
Sir,
do.
can I say in English? Like, do you want me to say in my?
This is a final statement for the juniors. Whatever language, it's prefer if you tell in your language, maybe more impressive for your zone. That's why.
Sir, I'll say both the things. Sir, I think what I follow, the thing that I follow is hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, you have to work hard to get the rank. And there is no other way, there's no shortcut. You have to put in the hours and if to get the college of your dream and the branch of your dream. Sir, and something in in Marathi.
Please tell.
मला असं सांगायचं आहे की प्रिपरेशन इतकं इझी नसतं. खूप मेहनत करावी लागते. GT द्यावे लागतात, MCQ सॉल्व्ह करावं लागतं, बुक्स पूर्ण डेप्थ मध्ये वाचावं लागतं आणि मग तुम्हाला जे पाहिजे ते तुम्हाला भेटून जाईल. तुमचं जे एम आहे तुम्हाला ते यू विल अचीव युअर गोल्स अँड ड्रीम्स.
Great. Thank you so much. Please, Madam Devashri, Madam, please give your last few words to the juniors.
Sir, I'll also speak in Marathi only.
Yeah, please tell him.
So I'll say that exam कठीण आहे, नक्कीच कठीण आहे. आणि असंच उठून देऊ आणि काहीतरी रँक मिळेल अशी तर एक्झाम नक्कीच नाहीये. पण जर तेवढी मेहनत केली, तेवढी जिद्द दाखवली, रोज उठून कसंही वाटत असेल, चांगलं वाटत असेल, वाईट वाटत असेल, त्या सगळ्या फिलिंग्स मधनं जर प्रिपरेशन चालू ठेवलं आणि विश्वास ठेवला की आपलं होणार, आपलं का नाही होणार, का इफ आय कॅन डू इट, जर मी करू शकते तर कोणीही करू शकतं. आणि एक खूप महत्वाचा मुद्दा आहे की आपण ऑलरेडी MBBS झालोय, आपण MS झालो, तर आपण ऑलरेडी खूप काही अचीव केलेलं आहे. तर ही फक्त एक लास्ट पायरी आहे, एक लास्ट पुश आहे टुवर्ड्स द ड्रीम. तर ह्याच्यात कॉम्प्रोमाइज अजिबात केला नाही पाहिजे, कारण वन लास्ट स्टेप अँड आपण सगळे असू शकतो जिथे आपल्याला असायचं आहे. फक्त थोडी मेहनत केली की मग लक तर साथ देतच.
Super, madam. Congrats, madam. Very good. Dr. Praneeth, please.
Sir, can I speak in Telugu, right?
Yeah, you can speak in Telugu. That's what they are telling.
Yeah.
They are speaking. Yeah.
నేనేం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను అంటే లైక్ నీట్ పీజీలో ర్యాంక్ కొడతాం అనేది అందరూ కష్టం అనుకుంటారు, టాపర్స్ మనం అవ్వలేము అనుకుంటాము. లైక్ మనం ఎంత కష్టపడాలనుకున్నా లైక్ ఏదో ఒకటి లైక్ వస్తానే ఉంటది ఆబ్స్టికల్స్ మనకి, కానీ మనం పుష్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తూనే ఉండాలి. మనకి మంచి స్నేహితుడు అనేవాడు ఉండాలి. సో దట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ మంచిగా ఉంటేనే, మన సర్కిల్లో మన ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉంటే వాళ్ళే చాలా ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ ఇవ్వాలి. కొన్నిసార్లు మనం లో ఫీల్ అవుతా ఉంటాము. అప్పుడు ఫ్రెండ్స్ లేకపోతే చాలా కష్టం అయిపోతుంది మనం. ఎందుకంటే నాకు ఫ్రెండ్స్ చాలా మోటివేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. చాలా సార్లు నేను ఇది సాధించలేను, అది సాధించలేను, అసలు మనకి ర్యాంక్ వస్తుందా, లేకపోతే అసలు నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ తీసుకుందామా, ఇది అది అని చెప్పి అనిపించేది. కానీ నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ కూర్చొని, లేదురా నువ్వు చదువు, ఇంతవరకు చదివావు, ఈ ర్యాంక్ లోపల వస్తుంది, నీకు ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది అని చెప్పేవాళ్ళు. చాలాసార్లు నేను వాళ్ళు నమ్మేవాడిని కాదు, కానీ సెల్ఫ్ బిలీఫ్ అనేది ఉండాలి. చాలా చాలా అంటే చాలా నిన్ను మోటివేట్ చేసుకుని చదువుతా ఉండాలి. నేనే చేయగలిగాను 2 months, 2.5 months లో అంటే నాకు తెలిసి ఇండియా మొత్తంలో ఎవరన్నా చేయగలరు. సో ఖచ్చితంగా చేయండి. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.
Thank you. Vineet. Thank you. So one last question from Dr. Pawan has asked, how many of you had stress during the preparation time? Please lift your hand. Press stress during preparation time. Ashwin, no stress?
Not much, sir. I tried to reduce it. That was I had a bit in the starting.
So the question is, okay.
Sir, if you
Pawan is
have a
asking
good-
a question.
Sir, if you have a good study group and people
Yeah.
who you can study with, it is easy to combat stress. Like if one of you is
Yes.
down, others can pick you up and help you out of that state. And if
That's
you
right.
have a study group and all of you work towards that goal, it does help. It is the path is a little easier when you know you have people with you, your friends.
Yes, definitely. So I will say always no pain, no gain. So there will be stress, but you have to overcome the stress. When you overcome the stress, you are going to definitely achieve it. So Dr. Pawan, don't worry about the stress and all. Definitely, this is a part of your various stresses you had. And I'm sure all of you know very well, this is the least stress than your UG preparation or your PG entrance preparation. This is just 25% to 30% of already what you have crossed. The only stress may be your family stress. You have to overcome it and you have to explain them and hope they will understand this. Just 2-3 months of hard work is enough. All of them you have seen here, all of them have put only severe hard work for the last 3 months. Whatever they have been studying for past 1 year, they have put so much of hard work in the last 3 months. Definitely you can crack. So NEET SS is not a toughest exam like a NEET PG or a NEET UG. So all the best for your success. Thank you all for giving an interview with the RRM Next
Thank
Institute.
you,
So
Thank you, sir.
this will be shared with all the juniors who are preparing. So definitely they will also utilize. So all the best. Keep in touch with us. So
Thank
we'll
you,
be
sir.
having, we'll be using you in future as a faculty also. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.